Hello, how is everyone today? Hi Crow, how are you? How are you doing? Didn't you like to get a playback? But yeah. Hi, how are you all? So today we are back with Dark Knight. I'm still trying to get the normal ending with Zakon. So we'll see. Otherwise, I don't know how to get the normal endings on this game. I would only know how to get the bad endings and the romantic ending. Hi Unit, how are you? Thank you for the redeems. And please don't call me auntie. Without further ado, just switch and go. So we got no new image last time, I think. Yeah, we got no new image from last time. I think one of them. It's not fair, is hair. Zekon shares more about himself, like how he wants to treat demons and villagers as equals, yet distances himself from the latter. And if he did engage with villagers, it was only to tell them off. That sounds familiar. He also said that he never met someone as persistent as I am, since I was the only one who stuck around despite his warnings. By the way, how did you get past the investigators at the entrance? I took a detour using off-limit roads. You really are asking for trouble. Well, the worst thing that can happen to me is getting lost, but I have a map. Your people must be slacking off for missing a trespassing little girl. In that case, it might be safe to head out. The H isn't small. It's just like the font. You really are going off with that bleh, huh? You know, I can bleh back. With all my bleh. Where are you going? None of your concern. You might as well head home. In reply, I say, oh, I don't remember what I answered last time. But I need to get a good answer now. I think I said I will go with you. I'll wait here. Let me just write it so I don't forget. Oh my god, my pen is not writing. Oh. Wait. Oh. Oh my god. To be fair, I'm a human hybrid hair. That's like the PNG I'm actually using right now is kind of like a chibi version that one of my friends did. More normal one is what Ani or Nina did. mean, I first did this one. Wait. And I also have this from Money. Then I also have some other arts. So technically the ball on the corner is just like... So, and you can see on my description that I'm a human hybrid hair. It's like a way to say that kimono... something, I think something hit before. Is a way to say like kimono... Oh my god, what was the animal thing? It was not Kemonomichi, but it was like something like that. Kemonomichi was the anime. And... or anthropomorphic humans that are normally... those designations are for normally humans with animal features. So yeah. With Kuro, do you mean crow? It's not cookable. I'll wait here for you. I will try to make it quick. Don't move from your spot. Wait, does this mean that we are not gonna see him on the on the lake? I remain in my place as he walks outside the temple. I have no idea where he's going, but I trust that it will come back. Keeping myself busy, I put the phone away and inspect the room. This place is so dusty. Well, not surprising from a caveman. After a short while, I hear voices near me. I thought it was just my imagination, but out of caution, I moved towards the entrance and strained my ears to listen. We haven't searched through this area yet. Meh, this forest is so big. There's no end to our mission. What the? Is that a building? I hear the man shouting at his comrades to come. Huh? Are investigations continuing at night? What are they even doing in this area? Being here would raise too many questions. I need to get out before they find me. Somehow I managed to find the back door and escape into the forest. I need to warn Zeikun not to return for now. Which direction did he go? Ugh, how do I find him now? Suddenly the puppet spirits pop in front of me. Speaking of timing, they lead me to where Zeikun is before heading back to the temple. Just keep going straight. You won't miss him. Thank you very much. The further I walk, the more mist gathers in my surroundings. For a moment, I hesitate to go on, but then I notice a hot spring ahead. Out of curiosity, I take a closer look and see someone there. Is that Zeikun? My gaze is immediately locked on his body. Most of his wounds have already stopped bleeding, but I cannot tear my eyes away from the large scars running across his back. In a way, he looks almost vulnerable. My cheeks grow hotter. Zeikun notices my stare and calls out to me. Did he decide to join after all? No. Can I wash her hair instead? Since I owe you for saving me, I may as well repay you a favor. He glances at me speechlessly, but then gestures to come. I approach him nervously, not knowing where to look at. I feel my heart beating faster. Even though I offered, I was not really prepared for this. I kneel by the edge of the spring as Zeikun waits closer to me. Having never looked at him up close, I did not realize how handsome he is. I wonder if it is really okay to approach him like this. I reach out and take his hair in my hand. I use my fingers to comb through it, occasionally scooping water and to rinse it. When I accidentally touch his skin, he moves away. Sorry, does it hurt? No, I just don't like being approached from behind. As you can tell from the scars, it never ends well. There were wounds that can't fully heal. After all, I'm not immortal. Most were left by demons, others humans. Deacon averts his gaze and comes back to me. I gently pat his head in an attempt to comfort him. I watch him loosen up. I'm glad he is more relaxed now. When I comb his hair away from the right shoulder, my fingers accidentally brush over his scars. This time he stays put. I thought no human could ever caught sight of you. What happened to them? I don't think any of them took me for the demon. But I had no choice other than drive them away. I may even injure some of them. You hate me for it? No. My grandma used it to make sure humans didn't survive when they stumbled into the forest. I'm still not convinced. Them around, that is common. But I thought humans put more value to life. Why do you keep walking down this path? Well, you can't judge the ones who do. They always have a reason. If you're trying to chase me away, you can't stop. You know, my impression of you hasn't changed since we first met. You saved me time and time again, even though you weren't fond of me. Your heart is good. I know from those moments that you weren't the bloodthirsty demon everyone talks about. He remains quiet while I continue to raise his hair. He doesn't really show it, but I think he does care about what the villagers think. Only they knew about his true nature. For that reason, I avoid people. I feel more comfortable being near the forest anyway, and I can keep a close eye on the spirits. I just want to live in peace and stay out of the affairs going on out there. If they would only leave me alone. His last words become a whisper. I cannot see his expression, but his voice sounds so sad. I wonder if that is really what he wants. If he really did not care about his reputation, he did not bring all of this up. I trace his scars with my fingers. They do not look like simple stab wounds. He must have let his guard down to have taken such clear hits. Lost in my thoughts, I almost do not hear Zekun's next words. Thank you. The corners of my mouth curl at hearing this. If you excuse me, I'm going out. Right. I turn away and as he steps out. After he gets dressed, I notice all of his visible wounds have healed. I stare at his long hair and offer to braid it. I stand behind him when he sits on a rock. My fingers comb through the fine strands. I wonder if all demons have such beautiful features. When it's full moon, this place turns into a healing spring. If we bathe together with a demon or another powerful species, it will heal even humans from minor injuries. Huh? But I missed such a gold opportunity. Next time, maybe. That night, Zekun brings me home, saying that the streets were dangerous and that he wants to ensure my safety. Thank you for visiting me today. Why, it's the first time he thanked me so openly. I'm speechless. Although, you shouldn't come too often. With that many people investigating for it, you might get caught. Stay home, I'll visit you instead if necessary. Eyes widen at his words. Did I hear that right? Most spirits are active at night, so don't do stupid things. Like that night you ran to the forest. I can't help it if evil things like those possessed people are attracted to me. If you need my help, just call me by sending the spirits. He opens his clenched fist to reveal the two spirits from before, hovering over it. They float toward me before disappearing to the thin air. They are invisible, but they will be guarding you. I can't believe you're doing this much for me. Thank you, Zekun. It's nothing. By the way, don't return to the temple immediately. I heard some investigators exploring there earlier. I'll keep that in mind. He turns away and dashes off into the forest streets. The weekend passes by peaceful. I rush to school with one thing on my mind. Taishi, once I found you, I will. I assume the chances of bumping into him again are small. He must be aware that I'm not in a good mood. I make my way to the elite class area, anyway, in hopes of getting a hint on how to find him. On the way, I accidentally bump into a girl, heading in the same direction. Judging from her unusual uniform, she must be an elite student. I've never seen this person before, but she looks cute. I apologize quickly and continue to run. I notice the teacher going for a lunch break. As if luck is at my side, I find Kaishi sitting in the classroom surrounded by a few other students and no teacher. Hey, you're not permitted to be here. I think the last time I yell at him and I need to do a bad choice, but I also want to kick him. In response, I kick him. Without warning, I run into the classroom and launch a kick at his table. You think you can safely hide here from the police, huh? Don't you think you can just get away with kidnapping people? The students watch us surprised. Before I can make another scene, Ashi grabs my arm and drags me out of it with him. Once we step outside, he looked at me with a stern expression. What were you thinking, making such a scene in front of those people? You sure got guts to show up at school after what happened last week. I'm an honor student, unlike those slackers. I always attend. Don't think I will easily forgive you for trying to hurt my friend twice. I pin up against the wall and look down at him with a devilish expression. What shall I do with a not little... Ugh! Aware that he is defenseless, he can only force an innocent smile. Beating up a student won't improve your reputation. I've knocked out a few first years before. What do I have to lose anyway? We're at school. I'm aware of that, but I saw your teacher going for his lunch break. He won't be back for a while. What might be better? I can report you right to the police. There were more witnesses than that day. I have a piece of information that might be interesting to you. Shall we make a truce? His eyes look at me directly at me. I can tell it is not a lie. He sighs in relief after I loosen my grip. Crossing my arms, I wait for what he has to say. Alright. You know, people keep getting missing the past days. I was at your place on Friday, and everything that happened that night was not my doing. Huh? Wait. What happened on Friday? I feel like I'm missing something. As if I'm going to listen to you. That forest demon was there. It would have been troublesome if he saw me. I believe he's referring to Zekon. Does that mean Zekon was watching us that night? Even when he was wounded? I stare at him for a while. He does not break into sweat. He must be telling the truth. Kashi lowers his voice. Someone or something is taking people's souls. And the bodies? It's a Kronos. It was the Kronos. Hi Viet, hi Alex, how are you? I just shout out the guy that just popped in. Someone or something is taking people's souls, and the bodies left behind become living corpses. In other words, they turn into zombies. Nah, he left really quick. He doesn't want to stay. How is that even possible? There must be a way to put the soul back, right? Don't look at me. I'm not the necromancer. Even if the soul is returned, when the heart is in no condition to beat again, it will remain dead. Dang, how are we supposed to catch such a twisted person? By the way, how many souls have you collected? And how many do you have left to collect? I only took 2 souls, and I still have to get the souls of you and your friend. Many were taken and turned into evil spirits. Once those souls are corrupted, it becomes harder for me to take them. Can't you change them back? I have only one job, which is collecting cursed souls. I don't have powers for anything else. That means there is a third party involved, huh? You refer to those souls as cursed. Why? You haven't told me how cursed souls differ from normal ones. Because it isn't something you should have. It goes against order. Demons are attracted to you. Only a Shinigami can purify your soul, so you can live normally in your next life. Most of the cursed souls would willingly give up their current life because they couldn't tolerate demons that bother them. There are some advantages of having this curse, like the inability of getting possessed, but I can't think of why anyone would want to stay cursed. I think it's more of a blessing rather than a curse, not being tainted. So far, you're the only supernatural being that's attracted to me. Cashier rolls his eyes and let out a sigh. Anyway, just know that there are more deaths than I have taken lives. It really wasn't you're doing. That was what I've been saying the whole time. Why would I take an extra 100 souls for no reason? Even so, you are still guilty. I won't let you get equi on me. As if I'm going to listen to you. With a disapproving expression, I pinch his cheeks. Surely in my grave, he tries to escape, but his force are useless. I will spill your identity if you don't stop the kidnapping. Like anyone would believe you. You never know what people will believe. I finally let him go and glare at him once again. He rubs his cheek and turns away. He'll regret this. I leave this area and head on my own classroom. Today, we are getting our exams results back. Hi Shoko, how are you? There is nothing to worry about. I know I'll pass like I always do. Ivana, how much did you score? I scored 71% even without studying. Liaji smirks and shows his 92%. I studied really hard for this, so I deserve to win. Ah, fine, I admit my defeat, but next time I will win for sure. Oh, so this time there is no bet. Okay. You're welcome, and good luck with the heat, Choco. Lyoji looks like Zeph's past model. Class passes by quickly, and it occurs to me it is almost the holidays. I'm not really looking forward to them. It's also hot. It's also warm. Yeah. My friends are going on a trip, so I'll not be able to see them as often. I do my best to pay attention during math, but my focus shifts to two classmates whispering at each other. I start exorcist training this week. Oh no. It's going to be so awesome. I'm going to expel evil spirits and maybe even the forest demon. After we drive all of them away, the disappearance will finally stop, and we can live in peace. It sounds like a waste of time. I'm serious, the demon is the cause of all this chaos. There will be a ceremony at the shrine on Saturday. You should join me. Together, we will expel the demon. That is too unrealistic for students to do. Exorcisms are not in my league anyway. Even if you're not going to join as a trainee, you can come to watch me. You'll experience something awesome. Normally, people won't get this chance. You're lucky we're friends. Fine, fine. I have nothing I have nothing on my schedule anyway. This is bad. Sekun hasn't done anything wrong, yet everyone thinks he's evil. I have to tell him about what they are planning. 3 days later. I have not seen Kaishi since that day. I expected him to come after me again, but it seems like he's behaving himself after my warning. Ukuya also has been looking fine and attending class regularly. Sekun has been on my mind for the past few days. I keep worrying if was discovered or something happened to him. I tried to visit the forest, but there were too many investigators on standby, making it impossible to find an opening to slip through. After class, I head to the library to borrow a few books with Ikuya and Leodre. While I am here, I decide to research more about the demon. It is not surprising that the library has many books about it. Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water. I take every book related to the temples. Night at the Temple, a comedy horror series about a regular priest whose life changes forever after he accidentally finds a stone deity statues walking around when the moon rises. There are even fictional stories about it. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but I wasn't aware of how popular the team is. Hey Diviana, did I tell you they've already caught one of the murders? What, really? The traces led us to the abandoned mansion, where we found him dead. We initially assumed that it was suicide, but there were signs of struggle, so he was probably killed. We have yet to identify him, but he is our age. A student was responsible for all the cruel killings?
Was there anything odd about him?
What do you mean?
Well, I was kidnapped. Maybe it's the same person.
Have your memories returned, Ikuya?
I've been doing my best to remember what happened. I think he's strong enough to do it.
Also, be strong enough to do it? No, I'm sure the real culprit is still out there somewhere. I think Tiviana is right. The killer we found was acting individually. It's obvious when you look at the killing methods. Leoji, what will the cops do if the culprit, I don't know, happens to be supernatural? I don't know. It has never happened. Besides, are there even supernaturals in this village? Yes.
Yes.
How are you two so sure, especially you, Diviana? Tell me what a skeptic has experienced. What I'm about to tell you might sound ridiculous, but I'm giving it a try anyway. I was kidnapped by a Shinigami, a demon came to my rescue. He also saved me multiple times when I was on the verge of death. There are many rumors going on about him, but barely any of them are true. Are you sure he was a demon? The real forest demon was sealed away. He's just a relative of ours. I saw it with my own eyes when he transformed into a demon. A lot of blame is being put on him, even though he has nothing to do with it.
Are you referring to the crimson-haired man who saved me?
Yeah, he's the current forest demon.
Well, I knew there was something mysterious about him. Never thought he was hiding this. After what you told us, it makes sense now. I feel bad for what he is going through. Rumors are one thing, but the people that keep going are something else. that keep them going or something else.
You're right, Ikuya. We glance at Leoji, who seems to be deep in thought. Would he believe us? He is the only one who has not experienced anything strange so far. Alright, I'll give you guys the benefit of the doubt. I mean, even Ikuya trusted this demon when she was so scared of him in the beginning. Anyway, it seems the remaining murderer is hiding behind the forest human rumors and feeding off the attention. The fact of the matter is the murders are still ongoing, and we haven't even identified all the perpetrators yet.
I'm in with you on this.
I'm embarrassed to say that the cops haven't been able to make much progress. They have been working hard, yet the number of victims continue to increase. At some point, they even questioned if there was a mole in the team slowing down the investigation, and they had to keep track on each investigator. It was not the case, obviously.
But Leoji, the team did make progress. If it weren't for the private cars, I think more victims would fall. I understand your frustration, but please don't blame yourself.
Yuki swings an arm around Leoji's shoulder and gives him a reassuring splat. Leoji nods slowly in response and drops his neck. I know he has been working very hard to solve the cases as well. You should have at least a few leads after all the investigation you've been doing. I'll ask the Queen to help with reporting suspicious people. I think you should tell Diviana since you experienced it firsthand.
I saw someone walking on a wall like he just defied gravity and walked straight up like it was nothing.
Are you sure you didn't just dream it?
It was early evening, and I was on my way home when I saw it. I think the person was chasing someone.
Your story makes the situation even more creepy. Walking on walls can definitely help hide your tracks. Even so, we haven't found any clues on the walls at the crime scene, so it probably isn't related. I'll keep in mind though for now. By the way, are you still looking into a new residence? We only have a few left to check up on, but they are still on the list of suspects. Good, if it happens to be none of them. That is one less possibility. We continue bouncing theories until the sky grows dark. I want to do more research, so I stay a bit longer while Liku and Liachi head home. There is a whole archive with information about the forest demon. Curious, I browsed through it. One of the oldest records mentioned a female voice. It would give people advice on how to solve their problems using dark energy. It was not reported what these people ended up doing. My grandmother was such a pain. A sudden voice startles me and I drop the document. Papers scatter on the floor. I turn to see Zaken behind the bookshelf. He looks in my direction with his arms crossed. His presence surprises me. The library is the last place I would expect to encounter him. When we search about the demon, I can simply tell you about her. I nod and scramble to the floor to pick up the papers. He moves out of the shadows and extends his hands, using strings of light to collect the papers I dropped. With that kind of method, it does not need to bend down at all. Once he hands me the pile to me, we both take a seat at the nearby table, with him opposite. I'm still dazed at his appearance. I quickly check my surroundings and notice that no one else is around. Hello.
Hello.
Such a nice sound compared to Kronos.
Oh. Did he get in here?
He joined it here and it was like and then left.
What the heck? Why did he do that?
It was a soundboard. Like normally he just joins, puts a
Oh,
soundboard
as
and
usual.
leaves. Yeah,
I thought he actually made the sound with his own mouth.
maybe next time, because I feel like we are just giving him ideas.
I doubt he would actually do it.
I
He'd want to
don't.
be like call a wuss. Wuss!
I
You
don't.
coward!
How you doing? Good morning.
Good morning. Well, it's afternoon for you now, right?
Yeah.
Good afternoon. I'm working. So much to do today. But I am taking you downstairs with me and go and make coffee. What you playing?
I'm looking at you, deep voice.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, it's an Aya. Bro is like the girly pop, and Shoko is like it's IR.
Huh?
This is a game I'm playing.
How long is this game?
Like, I think it's because of how I play it, it takes longer. And the fact that it has like 16 endings also doesn't help.
You want all the stuff.
Yeah.
Can somebody make breakfast?
Are you thinking me downstairs? Oh yeah, she's probably on her phone, aren't you?
Pancakes!
Oh my god.
Yeah, pancakes.
Enjoy your pancakes. Your food.
Yo, it's flat. What did they do this time? Thank you. I have to wash my cup so I can put coffee in it.
Mm-hmm. Deacon is focused on me. He leans on his arm and seems to be waiting for me to say something. Hi Deacon. I don't know you were familiar with this place. He just shows up at the library. It is my first time here. I heard that people collect and share information in a place called the library. I was curious about what humans are interested in, only to find a bunch of lies. Well, not everything is true accounts of history. We have many fictional stories here. I know that much. What I'm talking about is the historical section. How can you be sure of its authenticity? There is nothing else we can rely on. It's not like we were at the event. So stupid that you believe everything. What should I believe then? I feel like it takes me for someone stupid, but I did not know what else to say other than my honest opinion. I cross my arms, feeling insecure that he's looking down on me. Silence falls between us. After a moment, he turns to me. His expression softens as he starts speaking. The forest has been guarded by my bloodline for generations. I keep the memories of my ancestors. It's a passing ritual. Obviously, I don't remember everything. And what is forgotten can't be passed on. The previous successor, my grandmother.
Gas.
What?
Except gas.
Oh my god.
Always be passed on.
Enjoy your coffee, Alex.
Who else is drinking coffee?
Alex? Because he's like having the nicest coffee right now. I'm assuming he's talking about him.
Drinking coffee with oat milk.
There is so many characters in this as well. The previous successor, my grandmother, is the reason things went wrong. But I don't blame her. She went mad because she was driven into a corner, and that caused the rumors to form and spread. What about your parents? Did guarding skip a generation? My father was supposed to be our successor, but he accidentally got caught up in some sort of summoning ritual. The humans feared his appearance and killed him right after. My mother was there too, but she was unable to help my father. She received all the blame after my grandmother found out what happened to her son. This is how I lost both of my parents. Wait, did your grandmother kill her own daughter-in-law? Are you feeling sorry for me? Mourning over their dads won't bring them back. I can only treasure the memories I had with them. The best I can do is to remember. I rest my arms on the table and gaze down. I will never forgive my grandmother for causing another loss, but she was all I had. Little Zacon stares at the back of a woman in bloodied clothes, the one he addresses as his grandmother. The grassy field is drenched in dark liquid. There is a body lying at her grandmother's feet. Ah, it's you, Zacon. Ma? She has gone to sleep. Let her rest for a while. Why is she sleeping out in the open? Don't worry about Zay. It is best to leave her alone for a while. I'm not oblivious, Grandma. Save your innocent talk for someone else. As their son, I have the right to know why you did this. Leave. No! I said leave! Leave now! Once little Zacon turns his back, the woman approaches him with an ominous expression. He raises her arm at the child. Knowing she is up to something, Zacon turns around. Just then, the woman wraps her arms around him. Your mother betrayed my son. I hate to do this. Forgive me for what I've done. Zay, you're still so young. I'm sorry. So sorry. Only child I ever had was taken away from me. I can't. The woman holds little Zacon tightly in her arms while she starts crying. Between her sobs, she tries to speak. You're the only relative I have left. I will take care of you and raise you like my own son. I wanted to pass the duty as forest guardian to someone in my bloodline, but... Grandmother clutches the child so hard that the nails dig into his shoulders. Little Zacon keeps himself still, even when he started bleeding. Seeing his grandmother like this, he places his hand on top of hers. It will be alright, Grandma. Yeah, it is a sad story. A lot of them have sad stories, though. At least like Kurato and him. And
I had a sad
Kaishi.
story once.
Do you want to share your sad story?
No.
Too sad?
Too sad.
I'm stunned after Zacon shares the memory. I can barely comprehend how he must have felt during that moment. Zacon? It happened a long time ago. At that time, I didn't understand what was going on, but I have a different opinion now. The incident. It was how my grandmother changed their view of humans. Of your grandmother, not mine. The incident. It was how your grandmother, not mine. Your grandmother changed her view of humans? Not really. Why else would she kill my mother first instead of going straight for the villagers? She wasn't pleased by the incident, of course, but she left them alone for the most part. However, other demons started to appear in the village. They killed and ate a ton of spirits living in the forest. Grandmother couldn't deal with them all by herself, so she asked the villagers for help. She reluctantly passed blessings onto them, granting powers. They helped, but then turned against her a while after. Meanwhile, other demons influenced the villager. She was the only one using this card. She had to deal with both demons and the villagers, so being alone, she sought for power. In the end, she was sealed away and died still holding on to her beliefs. I'm speechless after listening to his story. The puzzle is slowly coming together in my head. However, since this is Zakon's retelling of the events, some pieces are missing. Hey Zakon, thank you for telling me this. It's a past, no one is bothered with it anymore. But it left marks that continue to this day. Your grandmother's mistake of trusting the wrong people may have influenced you, but you choose your own path. I'm not in the place to say considering how people treated you, but I hope you will see it a different light. Zakon shifts his gaze to me at my last words. He seems to be thinking, but finally snores and stays in silence. Shortly later, the library closes. Zakon walks me home. It appears he's going in the same direction too. I give him a graceful smile before parting ways. A few days pass by eventually. I go to class as usual, but I cannot get Zakon's story out of my head. On my way back from the canteen, I hear a conversation between a teacher and a woman. How are your students? They've been doing well. I warned them like you told me. Such events never happened in this village before. How dangerous is this person? I cannot reveal too much about how our investigations as it might cause the misinformation to spread. But I will say that the mystery around the disappearance and deaths is more complex than it seems. There may not be only one person involved. This must sound ridiculous, but we're thinking of taking those rumors about the forest demon in consideration. We believe the killer is hiding behind the demon's name, so understanding the rumors may give us a clue to their current patterns. If we have anything to contribute, we gladly want to hear it. I'll be glad to help. Thinking about it, I don't know much about the negative rumors around the demon. Thank you for your redeem. Ara ara. I hope it was worth it. As I didn't, as I didn't give an answer to Aya.
What do I have?
Do you want a sippy cup?
Huh?
Today's sippy cup.
Oh, yay!
Bear, bunny, cat, or dog?
Bear. Do I really have to wait 10 minutes before I can drink anything with my chia seeds?
Because of like they need to burst.
Do they have to?
I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know.
They have to, like, soak up the liquid or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because I've seen some people doing like puddings with it. Type of puddings with it.
I put in my coffee.
Your coffee.
My coffee.
Your coffee.
Sound cool.
Alex is saying chia seeds can be same day, even 1 hour. Yeah, but they still need to wait to soak it.
Yeah, but I only have to wait 10 minutes. And even then, it's too much. I want to drink my coffee.
I need a coffee.
Oh, my coffee.
Other high. Her sister will hear a cry.
Thanks. Bless you.
Oh, I was yawning.
I know.
I recall the contents of my textbook a while ago. The dark truth is never mentioned in it. My curiosity has piqued once again. I make a quick stop at the library to borrow some books about the subject, then head straight home. Alex is saying put them in the milk before making coffee, then have them.
Yeah, I was told to do that, but I forgot.
Like
Thank
your
you.
laundry.
Girl, have not done it this week.
Oh my god.
It's okay, I haven't left the house.
Oh my god. I try to keep my thoughts together as I browse through the books. Deacon told me about his grandmother, but very little about everything else. Even though the stories are not about him specifically, I want to know what rumors he has been dealing with. Many locals believe it was the result of a curse brought about to the village, and sought for a priest to drive the demon away. Their efforts were futile, and all hope seemed to be lost. One day, several blessed individuals appeared, who managed to steal the demon away forever. It makes sense that blessed people are able to fight against the demon. Are blessings passed down through generations? That would mean my ancestors sealed Zekun's grandmother away. Yep. In the legend, the demon cursed a few villagers. That part is true. This curse is passed from generation to generation, and now I'm collecting the current cursed souls before the cycle can continue. However, not everyone was at ease. Some believed it was not only demon that lived in the forest. Others thought the curse still lingered. No one has seen anything in the forest of late. Biologists and priests have proven the forest is safe. Fear still lies in people's hearts. Right now, their fear is directed towards Akon, even though he has nothing to do with his grandmother's past. It doesn't want to be involved, yet is forced to. It is really hopeless to convince the villagers that the current forest demon is not dangerous. Suddenly, I hear a noise close by. My guess might be off, but it sounds like it came from the roof. Ignore it, but then I hear the same thing again. What could be making such a noise at this hour? Unable to help my curiosity, I go to the next room and cautiously open the door into the balcony. I look up to check, and to my surprise, I see Zakon sitting on the roof. The marshmallow puppets randomly appear and float towards Zakon. They seem to have missed him.
Me.
Did he miss him, Maya?
No.
I won't give you. Upon noticing me, he glances down. Don't mind me. Just go ahead and sleep. I can't now that I know you're on my roof. There are too many investigators in the forest. I can't rest easy with them crowding around the temple. This is the only place I can think of. Your neighborhood is pretty quiet too. I'm only going to stay for a short while. You could have asked me and I would have let you in. He does not reply as he stares at the sky. I follow his gaze and take in a breath. The sky looks beautiful at sunset. I wish I could sit next to him so we could watch it together. As if he hears my thoughts, he suddenly stands up and comes over to me. He reaches out his hand and helps me climb up. What was that reaction? This is such a pretty image.
Barf romance.
Wait, I have a perfect thing for this. I'm sorry, Aya.
What's happening?
Like I already told you, maybe the scars are there, but it's like right where the hair of the MC is, so then we don't see because of that. Yeah. I put something on my stream, by the way.
Let me check. No! No! That was a long time ago. I'm a changed woman.
Oh my god. It guides me to where he was before, and we sit next to each other. Thank you. He watches the sky quietly. It's quick. Familiar movement tells me this is not the first time he sat here. It never occurred to me to look up at the roof every time I get home. I remember what Kaishi said about not taking Ikuya because someone was here, and realize why he was not returned yet. It must be because of Zikon. He might not admit it, but I'm thankful he is worrying me. So he really kept his word when he said he would visit me. You don't like the village, yet you still came here. Yeah, I know. But it's been a while since I wandered around. It feels different from the last time I stayed. Last time, there were priests in every corner of the village. There are less now, but residents are still protected by demon warding spirits and spells. I guess things haven't changed at all. Did he really give up on clearing her name? Second squeezes his eyes closed and takes a deep breath. I thought I was being annoying saying the same things again, but it turns to look at me and speaks in a soft voice. If only it were that simple. I did try to convince them before. I even spent some time around the village in disguise. In the beginning, I was curious what stories were going around, but at some point I realized I was better off not knowing. I even tried fighting rumors off with other rumors, but nothing works. Just not everyone is as accepting like you, Divyana. His words strike a chord in my chest. I do not know how to reply to him. In some way, it feels so sad. How many generations will it take for things to change? I wish not to be involved, but it is not something I can decide. Even if I try, it will always backfire on me. Take the man with the guns. He never met me before, but he knew what I was instantly. Shane might not be the best person to represent the rest of the village. Zikun must have been left with a bad impression after that incident. Maybe I should introduce him to Ikuya. She's grateful after he saved her from Kaisha. You shouldn't give up yet. There are villagers that aren't bothered with your presence. Also, my friend is thankful for what you've done. She won't forget that. Suddenly, I feel his hand touching my head. Gently strokes it before speaking in a gentle tone. I can handle this. You should worry about your kidnappers in the village. Perhaps you should stay in the police for a while. Even corrupted spirits stay away from the place where many people stay guarded. I'm already planning to stay at Leoja's place. Also, I forgot to ask, do you want to voice act? Or do you want just to chill?
Huh?
Do you want to voice act or do you want to just chill?
I can only chill.
Okay. It's just because I realized I didn't ask you this time, so I was like, I need to ask her.
No worries. I just missed your voice.
Oh, I missed you. It does not take long before night falls. The colorful sky gets replaced by dark hues and shining stars. It has been a while since I went stargazing. It is such a simple yet breathtaking experience. I have been so occupied with myself and other people recently that I forgot to appreciate the finer things in life. Thinking sitting here with Zakon feels so comfortable that I start to feel sleepy. A yawn escapes my mouth, and Zakon notices. You should go to sleep. No thanks. It's still early, and I want to stay a bit longer with you. He closes his eyes with a soft smile on his face. I note that he has been smiling a lot more often lately. I never know what to do whenever I see him like that. You have been going so many
Spit
places.
at him!
What? What?
Spit at him. Spit.
Why?
Just for fun.
I'm trying to not right now, but technically I'm trying to romance this guy and you were like, just spit at him.
Maybe it'll work.
Oh. I think he will be more happy, like, I think Crow will be more happy to that, yep. Crow is like, I thought she said pee at him.
Girl.
Crow was
I
shocked.
barely wanted to say spit at him. You think I like bodily fluids? Gross.
I've been going to many places these past few days. I'm tired. Go to sleep. You need to rest. I won't go anywhere. He keeps insisting, so I finally give in. After he helps me get down, I go back to my room. 1 week later. Ugh. Why do you hate Zakon so much? Leave Zakon alone. For weeks since then, I keep an eye on the news. The number of missing reports in town have increased, and since investigators have not found anything suspicious in the forest, they decide to focus on the disappearance instead. In the end, they did not find the buried bodies. At the moment, multiple things are going on. Someone is kidnapping and killing the villagers, and their bodies are getting possessed by evil spirits. Whether these events are separated or linked, I have yet to find out. At the very least, I know that Zekon and Kaishi are not the ones behind these events. You okay?
Hiccup.
I could hear, that's why I'm like, are you okay? Because sometimes hiccups are really painful.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
Not that she's here with us, enjoying her coffee. I hope.
I can't drink it yet.
Still waiting for the 10 minutes?
I think it's past.
Then why can't you drink it yet? It's still like really warm?
Drinking it. Yes. Not warm.
Okay. Someone is doing Brother Bear reference. With the forest now clear, Taekwondo went back a few days ago. I decided to stay at Leoja's place in case Kaishi is coming to bother me. Since my friend has fallen sick, I can take care of him in the meantime. So far though, I have not seen Kaishi for a while. He must really be bad at tracking people. I should take advantage of that. Now that the investigators are gone, I can finally move freely in the forest without getting caught. Didn't I tell you to stop coming here? I came to warn you about something. I forgot to tell you last time. I tell him about the priests and what they are up to. These humans are so foolish. They should look at their own problems within the village first. This is bothersome. Their rituals will affect all spirits, pure and corrupted. I question their knowledge our species. I hope it won't affect you. It won't do much to me, but it will weaken my spells. So what are you going to do? I will stay here where most of the spirits are, and keep any villager at bay. Even with the assurance, I cannot stop worrying. It has gotten late, and I need to return to Lyoji's place before the streets get dangerous. Ka! I can't I can't do that scream because I hate that girl. I'm glad you enjoyed your coffee, Alex. I hear a scream from an alley nearby. Something must have happened. I have the choice to either escape or help, unless she's a later. Ugh. You should not go. I really don't like that girl. I know who it is. I don't like her. Hurriedly, I run in the direction of the sound. There is a girl in a familiar uniform being cornered by a woman. From the girl's defensive stance, it shows that they are not acquaintances. I approach the woman from her blind spot and launch a powerful kick in her back.
Yeah!
Leave her alone! She whips her head around and to stare at me. Unaffected by my kick, she moves swiftly, swinging her fist at me. Also, the woman is a zombie. The girl is just like, ugh. I'm pretty sure she's the reason why everything is happening in this village. I feel like she's a murderer and assassin and psychopath and whatever. Because she's the reason why Kaishi is cursed. She's the reason why Kurato is cursed. She's the reason why Kaishi is cursed and got murdered and turned into a Shinigami. She's probably the one who killed Roya. Yeah. Plus, on one of the dead endings, she just left us behind to die.
Kill her.
Exactly. Expecting her attack, I dodge and grab her arm, then skillfully sweep at her legs and take her down. The woman hits her head on the ground, losing conscious. Also, she plays that like very friendly, very cute girl thing, and then she is not like that.
Ugh.
Sorry, I must have been too rough. I stretch my muscles and look over at the girl. What happened? Are you okay? You arrived just in time. This stranger suddenly tried to attack me. Are you an elite student? Huh? I've seen you with Kaishi the other day. You must be really good friends. He never talks to me. I just borrow his uniform before my own is ready. Huh, I see. Anyway, you should be careful when walking at night next time. Thank you for
No,
helping.
don't. Die.
That was super cool. I've never seen someone fight in real life. How did you do that? I blush at your prizes. I did not think it was anything spectacular. By the way, since you've been here for a week, what do you think of the environment? This place is still new to me, so I haven't gotten used to the school system yet. Liar! Well, technically not liar, because if she came from the past, yeah. But still, she knows the village. Besides, most of my classmates aren't present. It was kind of lonely. I forgot to mention, my name is Resume. I'm Divianum. You should interact with people from other classes. They're nice. Hehe, I kinda like you. I can't thank you enough for helping me back there. It's not uncommon in the big cities, but I guess it still happens in villages with less people. No problem, it's only natural to help others, right? Anyway, see you at school. I have to head in that direction. Okay, bye bye. It's not kind of judgmental. I know. I've seen things. I've seen things. You know the on the opening there is like an angel.
These games before.
On the opening there is kind of an angel that doesn't look like right. And that angel is actually her, and she killed Kaishi on that form while chasing down and trying to kill Kurato at the same time. So how is that judgmental? Oh, by the way, both Kurato and Kaishi were only 7 year old, and she was technically their like upper class. Next step. Lately, Archie does not come to school. I tell Ikuya he caught a fever due to overworking. Working in the cops must be tough, on top of the things he does for his clubs and as class president.
I keep telling him, but he refuses to take a break. This is a punishment for not listening to me. And it's his fault for taking on so many things at once.
It must be frustrating that people keep going missing and he can't make it stop.
Why don't you join the force? I thought you were interested in this stuff.
Mm,
You're super smart. They might make more progress with you as a recruit.
I'll think about it. I doubt they will make my theories about demon zombies and Shinigami seriously. Even my classmate who works as a shrine priest is seen as an odd cookie. Oh well. During lunch break, I catch Razumi standing at the door. Hi, would it be okay if I join you? No problem. In fact, I'm glad that you're approaching other students. Sure. Introduce her to Ikoya and right away. And they seem to get along right away, huh? Oh, they're repeating.
You come from the big city? I want to know what it is like.
Honestly, I like this villager better. It's less noisy, and the people at school are way friendlier than at my previous one. Hi Dante, how are you? Thank you for that, pets. Hi Brian, how are you? Thank you for the redeem. Wait, let me show. Thank you for the redeem. Ara. I hope it was worth it. I'm surprised that I didn't went like ara. What requirements did you meet for entering the elite class? I don't know. Is this group something special? She seems to be clueless about the school system. Maybe her parents placed her into the class without telling her. The class looks fun. Mine is empty half of the time. Oh, didn't Kaishi come today? I don't think so. I wanted to have lunch with him since he's the only other classmate I know, but I can't find him anywhere. If we encounter him, please tell that I'm missing him. Oh, I know why Kaishi's avoiding you. He remembers you killing him. Maybe run away from him. He is shy towards new people. Ah, there goes my chance to make a good first impression. Just kidding. But you know, there are nicer people to be friends with. I've never seen Kaishi interact with other people. Taking his true identity into consideration, I don't think he cares. After class ends, I'm about to go home when a teacher stops me. Viviana, I've been looking for you. Aren't you the lit class teacher? It's surprising that you have business with me. This might be an odd request, but can you pass these papers to Kaishi Medoshimo? He was absent today, and he said he would do his schoolwork at home. You guys are close, right? I see him talk to you more than his own classmates. I need to visit other students, so can you do this favor? No, it was not Arnold Schwarzenegger in pain, it's just I trying to have some fun. Right? Because Dante is saying ara ara with an Australian accent sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger in pain. I'm like, no, that's just I having fun.
Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to do an accent.
He's just trying to be her.
That is me.
If anything, she would be like, oh no, oh no.
Oh no!
I'm in Australia. Oh no, oh no. I blame Maya for this.
Lol.
Who showed me that TikTok? On repeat a lot of times, huh?
Me.
Exactly. I accent Ionese. I don't know. Do you agree with that?
Huh? Ionese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like we really get along. Last time we were together, I was picking a fight with him. If the few times I was seen with him gives off the impression that we are friends, I must not interact with anyone else at all. I know that the teacher hands the paper to me. Kashi's address is written on the front. Thank you very much. I guess I'm paying Kashi a visit today. I should deliver it before before night falls. Encountering him in his adult form would be troublesome. I walk to the street listed in his address, then count off the door numbers for a while until I stand before a huge villa. I never imagined he would live in such a place. I wait patiently and shortly after, I hear someone approaching the door. Surprisingly, Kashi opens the door himself. Hello, Kashi, I came to... How did you know where I live? I got your address from your teacher. Anyway, here. I want to leave right away, but then he forcefully pulls me into the house without warning. What are you doing? Quick before someone sees us. This is supposed to be a hiding place. Even though your address is in the school system? Don't question me. It's a long story. Kashi closes the door and guides me to the living room. Anyway, thanks for bringing this. Why don't you have a cup of tea? I'm not sure how to act around him, but rejecting might be not polite, so I accept his offer. Staying a bit longer might not be that bad. While Kashi is preparing tea, I look around. The place seems ordinary. It has barely personal items. I like the jazz music.
Do you like jazz? Eh. Funny.
Not the woo-woo. Rhyme, you okay?
I'm the woo woo.
You are the boo-hoo or the boo-hoo?
I have a labubu. I'm the woo woo. I named my labubu Fred.
Is you? No. Are you boo-boo?
I am boo boo.
Are you boo-boo?
Time to rebrand as a labubu.
I have a sketch for it actually. I told you. Mm. While Cash is preparing tea, okay, already, okay. Within minutes, Cassie returns with cups. I follow him and take a seat on the couch. Why weren't you at school today? I'm recovering from a battle last night. What? A battle? Against evil spirits. I was trying to drive them away before they contaminate any more pursuits.
Spirits.
I don't have Labubu ears. I have hair ears. It's not my fault that Labubus look like gremlins dressed in bunny suits. And like, I knew Labubus before they were this high fever. What happened for them to be this high fever?
Popcorn.
Because I remember keep seeing them and sending them to Aya. And then out of nowhere, it just became a fever. What happened? It's like when Tumblr, like I found Tumblr, I used the Tumblr, and then out of nowhere in 8th grade, Tumblr started being like, oh my god, this is like the biggest social media platform that you can have. I'm like, what happened?
Lisa
Who is the
Blackpink happened.
who is the people who decide like let's make this the next big thing?
Lisa from Blackpink happened. She's obsessed with Labubus.
Just weird to me that the things that I know then out of nowhere just become like fevered.
I didn't
Things.
like them until D-Chan was like, "This reminds me of you," and I was like, "Well,
Yeah, and it was before Labubu was the fever that it is now. I said that to Aya a lot. There is no D-Chan Labubu outfit planet, but there is an Aya drawing happening. I drew it. It was like 1 a.m. and I was trying to sleep and I couldn't sleep. And I was like the next of my friends that I think I was doing a drawing of, I'm gonna go to them and curse at them. Because like I was trying to sleep and then like I got ideas for like pocket VTubers, then I got idea for like a drawing of Crow, then I got an idea for Aya, then I was starting to have an idea for Nomi and I was like, the next person I'm gonna curse at them. I'm gonna go to Discord DMs and curse at them. I want to sleep.
cursing."
I want to sleep. It's 1 a.m. almost 2. Can I sleep?
Your brain's too active.
That's the worst part. It's always at night. Whenever I try to sleep is when my brain is like creative mode, activate. That was why I was sewing a plushie at almost 3 a.m. one day. Because my brain was just like, nope. And I'm like, okay, time to sew a plushie then. Then I was just there doing the plushie. You go sleep. You need sleep. I didn't know what that was a part of your job too. Don't need to know everything I do. Have you figured out who or what is behind the increase of evil spirits? No, and I don't have a clue what their objective is either. What do you mean the fuck? You need to sleep. And eat, right, Aya?
I'm eating popcorn.
See?
I love popcorn.
So far, they're messing with me by trapping my target souls. My job is to guide those deceased to the next life, but I'm unable to do if their soul is trapped in their body, as they are still living. You mean those zombies are still living humans? It depends on their state, but they are mostly unconscious. You can't treat them like proper human beings because the evil spirits are in control. Someone else told me they were already dead. Well, they die eventually if they're unconscious for too long, and their physical condition is not maintained. You okay?
I almost bit my tongue eating popcorn.
Oh my god, be careful. And yes, you do, Crow. Everyone needs to eat and drink and sleep. Drink water, by the way.
Nah.
God.
Poppy in my veins.
My phone is far away. Why did you do this to me? So I'm gonna speak Portuguese for 5 minutes. Basically until like 5 p.m. my time, because it's just turned. So yeah,
Does that mean you have to translate the subtitles?
I'm just gonna be translating whatever the game is saying.
Cool!
Yeah. Eu reparei que muitos espíritos é vila ou... She said it right. Parabéns, Aya, for that. Eu vou chamar vila. Não sei se é vila ou se é aldeia. Eu estou a assumir que é uma vila. Eu reparei que muitos espíritos da vila estão a agir de forma diferente. Até os espíritos... como é que eu digo isto? Até os espíritos inofensivos estão a ficar maus. Ok, então o Kashi refere-se a esses espíritos como maus, enquanto os Ekon chamam-os corruptos.
Ow. Almost bit my tongue again.
Be careful. Eu espero que alguém saiba como purificá-los. Eu bebo um gol do meu chá de pêssego. Quanto mais peças de puzzle eu ponho junto, mais novas peças continuam a aparecer. As pessoas estão a ser raptadas, as suas almas estão a ser presas e os corpos estão a ser possuídos por espíritos maus. Thank you for the redeem. Obrigada pelo redeem. Ara. É o teu sorte. Espero que tenha sido. Ao mesmo tempo, espíritos puros estão a ser corrompidos para controlar zombies. Esta conspiração toda é complexa e macabra. Mesmo que o Kashi seja um Shinigami, ele só tem problemas a lidar com tudo só por ele mesmo, sozinho. Queres ajuda para te livrar desses espíritos maus? O que é que tu tens em mente? O demónio da floresta? Vocês são do mesmo... Vocês são do mesmo mundo e têm os mesmos objetivos. Demora um bocado até ele franzir até a minha sugestão. É uma piada? Estás a pedir para dois demónios trabalharem juntos? Não estão todos os demónios em bons termos uns com os outros? Consegues dizer que todos os humanos são amigos são amigáveis uns com os outros? Ele tem estado cá há mais tempo, então a vila é o seu território. Eu sou apenas um convidado. É natural para ele ser mais assertivo com todos nós. Eu posso ser humana, mas o meu sentido de direção é muito melhor que o teu. Isso é suposto ofender-me? Não há nenhum... De maneira nenhuma de maneira nenhuma vai juntar-te a mim. Oh my god, this is so difficult because like I have to read first and before translating. And since I'm reading in English and my stream is in English, my brain is changing outside the 5 minutes have ended. So like, since my stream is in English, my brain is literally coded to English, especially since you are on call with me. It's like I'm trying to say in Portuguese and then English words are coming out. And like, since I also need to do the translation, like some words change places. Or like,
My brain's super active right now.
My brain was like overworking. What can I do to change your mind?
Your brain said, girl, pick a struggle.
My brain said, girl, pick one language. You can't do both. You hold nothing special. You can't even fight with your bare hands. you're wrong. I do have something useful. Try your spells on me. Huh? Try me. You'll be stunned. He rubs his chin. My shield
I am
worked
now on
against
my
second.
PC.
Welcome back to the bedroom.
Thank you.
My shield worked against Sakon's attack, but there is no certainty it will work against Kaishi's. It's a gamble, but if it works... Kaishi opens his hands, his eyes narrowing in concentration. A ball of black smoke forms above his palm, which he then throws. We are not far away from each other, and it almost feels like a pie is going to be thrown at my face. Even though I was prepared for it. In reflex, I hold up my arms. Ball quickly dissolves into air. Awesome. It worked against his powers as well. When I lower my arms, I notice he has disappeared from his seat. Suddenly, large hands rest on my shoulders, causing a chill to run down my spine. My body freezes when a deep voice whispers in my ear from behind. The marshmallow spirits show up next to me. They appear hostile, but I reassure them the situation is not dangerous. The spirits fade into thin air, and I lower my shoulders. I see, you're 24/7 on watch. Anyway, you shouldn't lower your guard so easily after one attack. You don't get ahead of yourself, huh? And don't get ahead of yourself. That was practically nothing. Is this power because of your cursed soul? Interesting. I did not know it was like this. You know, you could make your berries strong if you train. I turn my head and catch a glimpse of his own older form. Kaishi? The night fell sooner than I thought. How did he change so fast? Kaishi swiftly floats back to his seat and leans forward, propping his chin in his hands. His green eyes are locked on me. His young and cute features are gone now. Sitting before me is an adult Kaishi I know. Relax, I won't do anything to you for now. It's better to keep you alive, and I have you be my shield. Wow. I'm not going to help you if you treat me like that. A minute ago, you sounded so desperate to join me. I rest my forehead onto my hand palm and let out a sigh. He chuckles at my reaction and shrugs. That was a joke. You can do whatever you want. When do we start? Last night I whipped out every evil spirit I came across, even though I was not part of my job. I'm not used to doing that, so it took a toll on my body and powers. Ashley leans down on the couch. What kind of Shinigami gets tired from just wiping spirits? To be honest, everything about you is fishy. You're not just a Shinigami. Oh? What makes you say that? There is more to your background that it's not related to your job. Starting with your shift between forms. You're right, I was human who got cursed. Because of that, I can't fully use my powers and it trains me too quickly. Is there a way to remove the curse? Perhaps. That's why I spend my days researching. I forgot to mention, Rosmi was looking for you in school. Oh, that girl. See? He doesn't even like her! Alright, I need to change the magazine calendar and post because it's already August. I'm surprised I didn't think you were capable of having friends. Did she say that? We only exchanged a few words since she joined my class. Oh, that's odd. She talks as if you two are already good friends. Kashi rolls his eyes, disinterested. Anyway, I'm going home. Call me if anything comes up. I'll be in your care. One more thing. Don't think I'll let my guard down. I'll kick your butt if you dare lay a hand on Ikoya again. My, that sounds threatening. Since Kaishi is resting, I let myself out. Forming an alliance with Kaishi was an achievement. I am sure we can get rid of these evil spirits and zombies faster now. However, finding the source is more important. If only we had some kind of lead. Hey, don't let it escape! It went this way, hurry up! I look up and shout to see a large crowd a few streets away. All of them are in priest's clothing, which catches my attention. Oh my god, I know what is going on. I don't want to keep going. I don't want to keep going. I know where this is going. I don't want to go.
Where's it gonna go?
Someone is gonna die.
Or
And it's not us. It's the guy I remembered on the last route. Also, did you saw my message on the voice call chat?
or I just saw it.
I could see with the oh.
Good morning.
I get closer out of curiosity, watching behind the wall. They were crowding around something too small for me to see. So, you were after my children, huh? This will teach you. Underestimate humans. We are not powerless as you think. We'll hunt you all of your kind down. That is enough for now. It will disappear on its own soon enough. We stand there for a while, mumbling prayers I did not understand. After the crowd disperses, I catch sight of a creature laying on the street. So, Kurato, that was the guy that turned mouse on the last route. He has a curse that he turns to like this kind of animal form. And on Zekon's route, he has been on his cursed form a lot. And we bump into him a lot as well. And seems like people also eventually bump into him and just kill him because people are just... After everything that is like spiritual, they are just like kill. Like the priests are not really being priests. After the crowd disperses, I catch sight of a creature lying on the street. Is that giant beast creature? How could people attack a poor animal? I run over to it and touch if it is still breathing. You poor thing, what did they do to you? The creature lies there unmoving, slowly growing more and more transparent. Oh my, you are actually spirits. Oh no. The creature looks up at me and whispers in a soft voice. Sorry, Diviana. Huh? Light surrounds it like it's growing and glowing, and it shrinks into a bunny spirit. I reach forward to pick it up, but the moment I touch it, its fragile form shatters into pieces of light and fades into the dark sky. Nothing remains before me, as if everything that happened had just been a dream. I did not have a deep bond with the creature, but something within me feels very heavy, as if I'd lost an old friend. Also, by the way, that we technically knew already him from our childhood. That's why she said it's like I lost an old friend, because we already knew him on his bunny form from our childhood. We took care of him on our childhood. I clench my fists and feel my heart racing. Why do I feel like crying? It was only a spirit I saw a few times before. I rub my teary eyes and silently head in the direction of home. Once again, a large crowd passes by me, though this time it is not the priest from earlier. A different group of people are chasing after someone who is so fast I almost miss their red braid. They're chasing after Zekun? Without hesitation, I go after them, using the shortcuts through the hallways to catch up to Zekun. Upon seeing me, his face looks confused. Diviana, what are you doing here? That is supposed to be my line. He tries to answer but gets cut off by a fit of coughing. You're injured, what happened? Save your words for later. Those are possessed people. We have to get out of here. Wait, those people are dead? Their life force is running out. I want to lure them out before they will harm other villagers. I turn my head to look at them closer. even though they look like ordinary people. They are moving like beasts chasing after prey. I think about taking them on like Zakon and I did before, but Zakon is injured and there are too many of them this time. The only option is to run. I grip Zakon's hand and help him to escape. Shortly after, we reach the park. A minute of silence passes. It seems we lost them. Hopefully they won't go looking for more targets. If other people bump into the zombies, they might be in danger too. As if I don't have enough to worry about. I sit Zakon down on a bench nearby, and I take a place next to him. Seems exhausted. So, why are you here in the village all of a sudden? I got a call from a spirit, but his presence is here. I can't find him anywhere. This is just a guess, but was it a large burning creature? Yeah, do you know what happened to it? Sorry, but the priests and the other villagers hunted it down. Zakon's eyes widen for a second, but then he simply nods, keeping a straight face. I'm sorry, I couldn't help him. He lets out a sigh and strokes my head. Somehow I calm down after his touch. When Pip said, if anyone is to blame, it would be me. I was too late to help him. What were you doing out at night anyway? I feel bad to see you fight alone. I want to help you somehow. Just being at my side is enough. I gaze down and play with my fingers. By the way, there is a Shinigami in the village. You two have the same goal of expelling the evil spirits. Maybe you two can help each other? You know you're talking about the same Shinigami that tried to kidnap you. Yes, but that was the past. It's different now. Seiko narrows his eyes at me, but ultimately sighs deeply. We're not exactly on good terms, but I'll do what I can. I tell him everything about what happened in the village in the past days. Seiko nods occasionally and shares a few of his ideas. Speaking of the possessed corpses, we can't take down that group for now. I will send a few spirits to check on them while we find a way to purify their bodies. Hopefully we don't run into priests. They are so active now. I happened to bump into a group of priests before, and they found out I'm a demon because their charms reacted to me. So maybe that's why. You shouldn't be here if they are hunting you down, but the forest is too far away. That night I let him stay at my place. Deacon casts a spell on the house, hiding our presence from the zombies. I try to stay close to Zakon because of his injury, but he refuses my help, saying he is not disable. Even though he's exhausted and injured, he's still tough. He presses his lips together and avoids my gaze. I'm fine, don't look at me with those pitiful eyes. The spell drained me a bit, but my energy will be replenished soon. I'm very concerned about his condition, but it does not look like he's in the mood to explain. He doesn't want me to worry. I should do my best to provide him support. Here's your room. Please tell me if you need anything. I like to take a bath. Oh my god, this is the funny part. I point to the bathroom door to the right. He steps inside while I return to my room to prepare towels for him. Just as I was walking back, he called out for me. I really ran to the door, worried something happened. What's wrong, Zakon? How do this stuff work? Stuff? To let the spring flow. Oh, we don't have a spring. Water comes out when you turn the faucet. I hear strange noises inside, assuming that Zakon is trying things out. I don't know how to open the taps. What to expect from someone who has lived in the forest his entire life? I could not help but laugh at his words. Come here and show me. You're wearing something, right? Just hurry up. I hid my smile and covered my eyes before opening the door. He stands by the bathtub, looking annoyed. I explain everything, and after I leave, I cannot help but release a laugh. He probably didn't mean to, but who knew it could be surprisingly cute under his stoic mask? I love the fact that he's like, I live in the forest. We don't have faucets there. While lying in bed, my thoughts are full on Icon again. My chest feels tight whenever he is in front of me. Am I just worried about him? No, he'll be fine. It feels like something else, though. As I ponder about this, I fall asleep before I realize. Another week. 1 week later, oh my god, not another week. Well, technically another week. Today is the last day before vacation. Finally, I can relax and focus on other things. Yeah, sure, people are still getting kidnapped and murdered. So close to freedom. I'm looking forward to it. As I'm
Rose
walking to class.
compartmentalizing.
As I'm walking to class, I hear the same students talking. Guess what? The demon hunt has started. Oh my god. This is some summer vacation. Like the demon hunt starts like as soon as school ends, so a demon hunt starts. We caught a huge beast yesterday. It was wandering around the town, but we took it down before anyone got hurt. Never thought such a large beast was going around unnoticed. At least it's been taken care of now. I feel bitter upon listening to their conversation. Huh? A beast? I didn't notice anything weird going on. Of course not. Commoners can't see them. Only those with amazing superpowers like myself can see them. You sound like some magical boy. That's not mainly. I'm a hero, you know? You call yourself a hero when you found a bunch of missing locker keys too. That is a different matter. I even caught a few people last night. They were acting all weird, like they were drunk. And one of the older priests said they were cursed. I bet he's talking about the zombies who attacked Zikon. I was worried that they would attack others after they stopped chasing us, but it looks like this group has taken care of them. They were sent to the hospital now, so everything will be fine now. Yeah, sent the zombies to the hospital. That sounds like a good idea. Isn't it
Wait, I
amazing?
gotta go at the
Bye
lock-in.
bye. Good luck with
Bye
work.
bye. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. He's gonna be missed. Isn't it amazing that we did so much in one night? We priests are making way more progress than the cops. Sure, nice, good, great, yay! I have a feeling the demon was behind it. Only they could curse people. It must be sending the minions to cause uproars in the village. It probably sent that large beast too. We must take it down quickly, for more curses spread. I shook my head and continued to my classroom. Diana, hello. Why are you sitting all alone? Oh, Ikuya is with their brother at the moment, and Liaj is busy with his student council stuff. Aw, I'll keep you company then. So, what's up with all the rumors going around? I've been hearing about them since I got here. Ah, right, you don't know. Well, people are getting kidnapped and murdered. The cops have investigated, but had no luck tracking the culprits down. Recently, a group of priests have been going around trying to exorcise evil spirits and the demon. But there is no need to worry. These are only rumors. Shouldn't tell her too many details. Let's she gets herself involved. Please get yourself. Rather than shocked, her face is filled with curiosity. Do you think they're actually achieving something? There's no right or wrong. Everyone just going with what they believe in. The truth is far more complex. She blinks a few times, where the corners of her lips curls into a grin. Tell me more about it. Why the sudden curiosity? This isn't something you should concern yourself with. Your thoughts are different than anyone else. I'm just wondering why. Hi Jake, how are you? Thank you for the care package. I'm okay too. Maybe I'm thinking too much about it. Would you sacrifice yourself to save people? Certain question throws me off guard. I've been confusedly. What do you mean? Like, you suddenly had magical powers that could defeat the evil in this village at the cost of your life. Would you use them? No! I was trying to save! How did I quit? No, I wouldn't do that. That's the point of what's the point of sacrificing myself if I can't see through till the end? Who knows what will happen after? Oh, I see. I see. I don't know. Like right now, I don't know if I crashed or if I pressed the wrong button. And when I saw yes, I thought it was the overwriting master, but it was like the closing the game. She smiles innocently and shrugs. Eventually, she leaves to go to class, and I'm left to my own thoughts. Sacrificing myself to save others. Sounds like I'm going to end up as a tragic heroine of some fantasy drama show. Besides, I value my life. I'm sure Queen Georgie will be upset if I made such a rash decision. After class ends, I am the last to leave the classroom. I decide to drop by the park to relax. I wonder what I'm going to do this vacation. So far, I don't know. I do not have any plans. Maybe I should call my parents. Closing my eyes, I enjoy the cool breeze through my hair. I don't need to think so much. Instantly, I feel my surroundings get colder. When I open my eyes, everything has turned dark, as if it was already night. I should go home then. I leave the park and walk down the streets. I look around me, and there is no single person around. Huh? Why am I at the park again? This road is to my home. Okay, Viviana, don't freak out. I have no idea what is going on, but I cannot be dreaming. It looks like a barrier set up by someone. I need to figure out how to get out of here. I call the marshmallow spirits and send them to Zakon. I hope they can get out of here somehow. Oh, isn't that... Another face stands on the other side of the park. Razumi? She responds to my voice and runs over to me. You know what's going on? I just walked to the park and suddenly everything went dark. I'm not sure. There's some weird barrier that trapped us here and here. Have you seen anyone else around? Look, we can ask that couple. Two people stumble into view. I want to call out to them, but something feels off. The way they're moving. The realization hits me. Those are zombies. We should run, Razumi. I grab her hand and together we run in the opposite direction. When we turn the corner of the street, we encounter ever more zombies. In surprise, I trip on the asphalt. Ugh, that hurts. I try to stand up, but a sharp pain shoots through my ankle. I clench my teeth and fall back down. Sorry, also careless. Can you lend me a hand? Razumi looks at me, but hesitates. Hold on, I'll get help. With that, she runs off. I cannot believe she really said that. I hear groaning noises behind me. The zombies are getting closer. I struggle to stand up. I won't get far with this injury, but I have to try. At that moment, a string of light passes by me, followed by a flash of crimson hair. I can hear disturbing noises from behind, but I do not dare look. Then it goes quiet, and someone fits me into their arms from behind. Is it Zakon? Thanks to your call, I made it in time. We need to move out of the zone. Wait, there was someone else with me. Forget him. I want to protest, but it starts running. Soon after we approach the forest, things start to look normal again. Zakon put me down on the floor and takes a look at my ankle. Places his hand over the sore area, and in a few seconds, the pain is soothed. Hi Solid, how are you? Yeah, I'm running away from zombies. I hate it. How did they pass through that barrier? It wasn't a barrier, but an illusion spell. It wasn't set up by a demon, hence affected you easily. And I'm on another level. Furthermore, it traps people and spirits inside it, and it increases the chance of getting possessed. This part does not affect you because you are a blessing. But the zombies can still be attracted to you. That means Ramazumi will be... You should not go back for her. Even though she abandoned me, I do not want to see her as a zombie next time. As I try to leave, Zekun forcibly grabs my arm. I don't have the strength to save another person. This barrier won't last long, so don't worry. I forgot to thank you for this and the spirits. Without you and their help, I would be dead. Bowing deeply, I thank him politely for saving me once again. Besides, but seems to appreciate my words. Stay with me for a while. Huh? Wait, what? You keep getting in trouble when I'm not around. It's not like I want to walk in on the edge of death. Either way, you have to stick with me. Nope, I'm going home, so bye. Oh my god. I'm about to leave, but my limbs are being pulled back, bound by strings. I turn to see Zakon holding onto the other hands with a dark expression. If anyone caught us like this, it would give them a bad impression of you. I don't care. He moves his hand back, pulling on the strings, and I land right into his arms. Being this close to Zakon makes me flustered. Telling it does not do anything. So you're kidnapping me now, huh? No, haha. Yeah, I'm taking you by force. The situation has changed drastically, and it's not safe to let you stay at your own place. I'm shocked at how direct he is. He's not showing me away anymore. His overprotective side is really good. I sigh and give in to stay. Tonight, I sleep at the temple. Dekun prepares a photon for me. For the rest of the night, he keeps going in and out of the temple. I'm curious about what he's up to. but he always cuts me off before I can ask. I'm going on patrol. Don't move from this spot while I'm gone. He glares at me before leaving. His expression is the same as when I first met him in the forest. But this is boring. Like a bird in a cage. There must be a reason he's being so protective of me. I remember back when he didn't even care for my survival. Guess he grew closer after all. Suddenly I hear footsteps moving outside the room. I'm surprised that Zekon is back this early. I get up to greet him. Welcome back, Zik. The one who opens the door is not who I expected. What the heck? Kaishi? What the hell, Divian? What are you doing here? That is my line. Okay. I was hunting down a stray zombie. He went in this direction, but I can't find him. I thought maybe he stumbled into this temple. Your turn. I was just sitting around in this room. It's pretty comfortable. Kashi looks at me with narrowed eyes as he rubs his chin in contemplation. Thankfully, it does not pry any further. I hate to ask this, but can you help me locate the stray zombie? Help from me? And so the mighty Shinigami needs help from his victim. If you're going to keep laughing, I'd rather do it alone. Just kidding, I offered my help, remember? We have the same goal, so it's better to work together. I suppose it would be okay to leave for a short while. There is no knowing when Zekon will be back. Just in case I leave a note. You look around the temple but cannot find any trace of the zombie. Are you sure it went this direction? I lost it half hour ago, in the village. If it followed the path, it should have ended up here. Less palm and suggests we look elsewhere. What? That was 30 minutes ago, right? What if it went back to the village? I didn't think about that. Have you just been flying around the forest for the past 30 minutes? No. And why did you look for the zombie in the temple? You think it was gonna prey or something? Just shut up and help me find it. Hey, I was wondering, why aren't you afraid? Most people would rather save their own skin. Because I was bored. You're the craziest human I have ever met. You've reason to remove your curse, playing around with demons and the dead. You must really want to die, huh? I don't have a death wish, and it's not my fault they happen to be attracted to me. Even if I wasn't poking around, they will find me anyway. Besides, this village is important to me, and I want to save both people and spirits. Being afraid is not going to help me do that. Since the moment I met Zekon, I have been noticing all of the odd things in the village. I'm glad that I decided to help him. I'm glad that I let you live longer. A small chuckle leaves his lips. Yes, thank you, O divine Shinigami. I'm so grateful. Hey, I decide what happened to your soul after that, so you better be nice to me. I puff out my shakes and hit him playfully. I might leave this village when the zombies are taken care of. Huh? I have no reason to stay when my job is done. So I'll be back when your soul is ripe for the taking. Your friends too. I still haven't agreed to let you remove this curse, you know? Are you going to miss me while I'm gone? You're overly self-absorbed. As we pass by the school building, my eyes catch a glimpse of movement. The lights are off, but I can see silhouettes moving through the walls. It's vacation. The school should be closed. Because it looks suspicious, we decide to take a look. The front door is open. We notice a fresh trail of blood leading in. I focus on the surroundings as we walk through the dark space. The school looks so eerie at night without any students. The sound of shuffling noises make me go still. Kashi takes his seat out and immediately stands before me. Semi-transparent trend deals. extend from the blade and race ahead in the hallway, as though in search. Shortly after, we hear a blood-curdling scream and a thump that sounds like something eating the floor. Did those trundles catch something? We find the restrained zombie that starts growling at us. Guessing by the way Kaishi pumps his fist in the air, it must be the zombie he has been chasing. As we move closer to it, I hear something zip through the air. Dark balls fly towards us from the other end of the hallway. A trap? There is no time to get out of the way, but luckily the barrier around me causes them to disperse, preventing us from getting hit. It feels like I got stronger since the last time I used it. As soon as the attack stops, and I nearly slump onto the air. Whoa, that scared the heck out of me. Are you okay, Kaishi? He nods in response and looks at where the zombie should be. It is not there anymore. Someone else is here. Doesn't seem like it's the forest team at all. Viviana, you should get out of here. I sense a powerful presence, and I might not be able to keep an eye on you. I nod obediently and turn around. When I reach the exit, I try to open the doors, but somehow they will not budge. Giving up on this one, I try another exit. While running down the hallway, I almost bump into someone. Razumi? Hi, Divana. Shouldn't be at school this late. Why are you so surprised? I didn't expect you to be safe after that incident. I don't know what you're talking about. Her innocent smile gives me the chills. Even though she's acting weird, she seems to be fine. No zombie bites or wounds. Never mind that, we should leave. Something dangerous is lurking around the school. Oh, that sounds fun. So fun. Her smile changes into a wide grin. Her eyes look a bit crazy too. It catches me off guard, and I step away from her. I cannot tell if this is Razumi I know or someone else. She's acting creepy. It was nice seeing you safe and sound. Bye-bye now. She turns and walks off in the opposite direction. My gaze follows her until she disappears from sight. I'm glad she's gone. Her student act was so out of character that it confused me. As I'm making my way to another exit, Kashi crosses my mind. Will he be okay? I feel uneasy after Razumi's appearance. I know he's powerful, but I don't have a good feeling about this. I should go check on him. Knowing what the zombies around, and got a hockey stick from the sports club room. I take a hockey stick. This should be enough to defend myself with. It is also easy to carry around. I call for Kaishi while walking around. It might attract unwanted attention, but I'm not afraid. I recall taking out a whole field of zombies. One should be a piece of cake. Just then I hear noises behind me. Huh? Did the zombies hear me? By focusing on the footsteps, I can make out how far she is. I wait for the right moment before turning around. The zombie reaches out to me, and I raise my hockey stick over my head. I beat him continuously until he stops moving. It must look like I'm trying to kill a defenseless person. Anyone seeing me like this would be disturbed. A piece of cake, as expected. So if the zombie is here, what about Kaishi? Well? A new voice comes from a nearby classroom. There's black smoke leaking out through the bottom of the door. The smoke forms a big dark mass. Then Kaishi steps out of it, and immediately goes down on his knees, pumping. I run over to him and help him up. What happened to you? Viviana, didn't I tell you to run away? Ugh. Anyway, it's not your concern. Glances at the zombie I pulverized. That was the guy I lost. Good job kicking him down. He pulls out his scythe and stabs the corpse with it. In an instant, the body disperses into small lights. Now his soul may rest in peace. Our job is done, so let's get out of this building. Just then, someone bangs on the door where Kaishi had come from. What was that? Don't look, just move. He grabs my arm and starts pulling me with him. When I turn my head to look behind us, the classroom door suddenly bursts open. For a second, I thought a bomb had exploded, but instead a person comes out. Razumi? Oh damn! Why, you're still as cold as you were in the classroom. Looking me up like dark magic was not nice. We could have played longer if you hadn't slipped away. Within a split second, Kashi lifts me up in his arms and starts running. Startled, I hold on to him and give him a confused look. What's going on between the two of you? A long story. Don't tell me it's a lover's path. Please, it's far from that. Being able to burst the door open like that? Is she a demon too? Kaishi, you sure are a bad term. You sure are on bad terms with demons. Why are you making me the bad guy? Aren't you running away because you're guilty? Now tell me what happened. Well, she's an angel. Creatures from heaven and hell don't get along, and she made it her obligation to kill me. But aren't Shinigami already dead? Anyway, she has been here for a long time, just in hiding. I've been successfully avoided her all this time, but it was only recently that she decided to take matters into her own hands, like enrolling in this school and as a student. The zombie was even used to lure me here. I can't believe the hunter is being hunted. Tell me, Kaishi, what have you... It's useless to escape, hehehe. The voice echoes behind us, making me tighten my grip. Can't you use some escape spell? Not with you in my arms. This place is full of it's too small for flying. An arrow of light flies toward us, which Kaishi barely managed to dodge. More attacks get fired at us while we run through the building. Kaishi tries to find an exit, but the ones we find are sealed off. There is no time to break the seals either, as Razumi is right behind us. Why don't you counterattack instead of running? Do you have any idea how hard it is to kill an angel? It's like fighting myself. You're not that strong, huh? You're not that strong though. Kaishi rolls his eyes. One more thing. This is your business. Don't involve me in it. This is not something just between her and I. The zombies might be bait for me, but I'm sure she's also using evil spirits to lure out the forest demon. Her goal is to kill all of the demons in the village and forest. She's interested in you as well. Who knows what she could be planning? I'm surprised by that line. I never thought that an angel would be interested in me. She can't harm humans directly, however, she can corrupt spirits and guide evil ones to possess their bodies. As an angel, she can easily manipulate people to do anything for her. I think that's why it is hard to find the culprits. The villagers were killing among themselves. That sounds horrible. Furthermore, she's not a regular angel. I've got you, naughty boy. Suddenly, Kakashi trips and I tumble out of his arms. I roll on the cold floor and crash onto the wall. Well, done for figuring out my plans, but you shouldn't tell her everything yet. It makes it less fun. I look back at Itachi to see him on the floor, with his leg bound by torn vines of light, making him unable to move. He looks more annoyed than panicked. I didn't see that coming. How are you doing, Divyana? I think I got a few bruises, but I can still move. You should worry about yourself instead. This is nothing. She can't hold me for long. He grabs the thorns with his gloved hands. Within seconds, they burn up in black smoke. with Razumi in close range. We might not have a chance to run again. She could easily cast another spell to bind us if we tried. Hold up his seat. Hashi takes a deep breath and glances at his opponent. I watch him as he prepares for an upcoming deathmatch. What about the skull? She has already set it in a closed space, which is a replica of the original building. After the sun rises, everything will be back to normal. But I'll finish it before that time comes. Aw, what's the rush? We have all night. It dashes right towards Razumi, going for the first attack. Despite his speed, his hit misses her by an arm's length. Razumi swings an arm at him. A pink striped pen instantly materializes in her hand. Somehow, it manages to cut through Kashi's clothes like a sport, and he steps back with a large grip in his hers. Kashi does not bother looking at his wounds. He wipes a single trail of blood from his torso. Kashi, you're bleeding. Stand still. Wouldn't you want a quick death? Razumi continues swinging her cane, creating slices in the hair, aiming at Kashi with incredible speed. Kashi teleports in between shadows, attempting to counterattack. Most times he would get close enough, but then he would instantly move out to block it. The weapons exchange blows countless times. The battle is moving so fast that my eyes cannot keep up. I should run right. After all, this has nothing to do with me, and I'd rather not get caught. Yet, I'm captured by their intense battle. They seem so familiar with each other's moves. It looks almost scripted. Had they fought before? For some reason, I feel so uneasy. What is this feeling lingering in my chest? You can't dodge here forever. Don't worry, I don't plan to. What? Huh? The branches from Kashi's seat wrap around Razumi's limbs, attacking from her blind spot to knock her down. Kashi kicks Razumi's cane away and points his seat at her neck. Judging from his situation, he seems to have the upper hand. Honestly, I don't want to kill you. It's such a waste to destroy your worthy opponent. That is funny because when I see Razumi chanting a spell, I grab her cane from the ground. She's going to escape or want Kashi. I must help him. Brandishing her weapon, I leap forward and swing it at her head. Razumi does not see it coming and falls unconscious. Oops. I didn't know her weapon is this powerful. I didn't want her badly, right? Nah. By the way, quick thinking with her weapon. Even though she's only unconscious right now. I couldn't stand there and watch you get hurt, but you're too kind for showing her mercy while she was trying to kill you. Don't let your guard down until you are sure your opponent is incapacitated. I don't earn anything for killing angels, so it's a waste of my time. He shrugs and wipes blood off his scratched arm. Checking his wounds. What should we do with her? I wonder. We finally found the source of this mess. There are many possible things we could do. Dark grin appears on his face as he loses himself in thought. Or I can always take her to back where she came from. Hey, Kashi, have you two fought before? A few times. How can you tell? You two seem familiar with each other's attack patterns. I wonder why she didn't kill you last time we fought. She kind of hinted at your tiny form, too. Could she have known about your other form this whole time? Kashi rubs his chin as he looks down at the unconscious Razumi. Suddenly the cane flies out of my hand and towards her. Startled, I see that she has regained conscience. A little wonky. She gets back on her feet. Holding her weapon, she smiles mischievously at us. Your quick wits are interesting, Diana. I'm glad to have met such a nice fellow. Too bad we can't continue our peaceful days. From the corner of my eye, I see Kaishi reaching towards me. The next second, as Razumi strikes her cane right in Kaishi's chest. It happened so fast that it takes a few seconds for me to realize that he had been aiming for me, but Kaishi had used himself as a shield. He swings his sheet at Razumi, but she backs away. The cane is still pierced through him. Dark liquid drips from his lips. Ugh. He lowers his own weapon and pulls out the cane from his chest. Black liquid flows out of the wound, and I am left staring at a dark hole in the middle of the chest. There is so much blood. Maybe I should have just kept the weapon in. Tashi throws the cane away, clutching his chest. He glares at the girl before us. Oh, how pitiful. I'd finish you off myself, but it seems the morning can do that for me. Have fun during your last hour. The cane flies back into Razumi's hand before she turns and walks away. Hey, you can't just... A weak groan stops me in place. As much as I want to go after her, I cannot just leave Kaishi to die. I try to hold him up, but he sinks down. I expect him to be upset, but his lips show a faint smile. His hands move to his chest, covering the large wounds. Blood streams down his lips as he bursts into a coughing fit. Slowly, he shifts his gaze to me. Don't look so shocked. It's just a hole in my chest. My organs aren't even spilling out. This feels nostalgic. I've been struck just like this before. Why are you acting so calm about this? We have to take you to the hospital before you. There is not enough time for me to heal. She's probably just wants me to suffer. I guess she knows that I'll transform back into my child form whenever morning comes. She lets out a sigh and looks up at me. I underestimate her. I should have tried to escape instead of engaging the fight. I can't believe I'm dying in the same way again. The same way? Oh, I never told you that in my previous life as a human, I died because of a stab wound into the heart. Now you know, and by the same person. No, Kaishi. This is going to hurt 10 times more in my other form. I'm not letting her get the best of me this time. Can you release me before I go through that torture? Not? Release? You know, like what I did to that zombie before? You want me to kill you right now? Well, how it happens doesn't matter. Sorry for such a selfish request after all that I have done to you. He takes his seat and pushes into my hands. His fingers were cold to the touch. I'm sure you'll gain karma points for helping a Shinigami. Or just do it for me. A small smile crosses his lips, innocent and warm. Save me from Razumi back there. It's the least I can do. I look at him through teary eyes and clench my seat and the seat in my hands. This will help him, he said. He doesn't want to die in the same way again. I ready the seat and take a deep breath. I cannot bear to watch. I close my eyes before I swing with all my might. I open my eyes to see his body engulfed in black flames. His body slowly breaks apart, the pieces disappearing into thin air. My hands feel hot, and it is not long before the seed fades away in the same manner. It's like his existence was erased. The vision of the hole in his chest was burned my mind. He had no heart. I return to the temple before dawn breaks. 2 days later. The past few weeks, I have seen many people die before my eyes. Some of them were even by my own hands. The burden of their deaths weighs heavy on my mind. Ashes, especially. Final moments were so sudden. I did not even have time to shed tears for him. It took me a while to gather my thoughts and process what he had told me about Razumi that night. According to him, she wants to eliminate all the demons in this village. She would even go so far as to corrupt spirits and manipulate people to achieve their goal. So I was right when I said that Razumi was the one manipulating the priests. What kind of angel would do that? With Kaishi now out of the way, Zekun is next. I can't let more die before my eyes. Razumi will definitely not take Zekun. I was ordered to stand at the temple, but I get easily bored as there is nothing to do. Somehow I managed to convince Zekun to let me walk around freely during the day. I've not been able to talk much with him, as he's busier than usual. He says he's patrolling the forest, but it feels like there is more on his plate than he is letting on. Relaxing in the park does nothing to clear my mind. Many events occurred in the past days. I can barely think about anything else. I'm thinking too hard. I roll around in my futon, unable to sleep. I hear Zekon entering the temple a short while ago. These days, he would patrol late into the night, but tonight he's back early. I do not know where he is right now. The door to my room slides open and Zekon enters. Even in the darkness, I recognize his footsteps and the sound of his movements. The weight and pace of them are unique only to him. Speaking of the devil, for a while Zekon sits down. A long breath leaves his mouth. Stay quiet and pretends to be asleep, wondering if he is watching me. It is so dark to see anything. He's quiet for a while until Zekon gets up. I hear him undoing the sash around his waist and dropping Zawari. The sounds of rustling fabric makes my imagination run wild. Then next moment, he slides into his futon, sighing softly as he settles in. He rarely goes to sleep. He must be tired tonight. Viviana? His silent whisper makes me flinch. How did he know I was awake? It must be hard to sleep in such an unfamiliar place. Just wait a few more days, and I can bring you back home. I finally collect my thoughts after a while. At this point, it feels too awkward to answer because of how much time has passed. Tell me, what is on your mind? You must be tired. Let's just sleep. These long nights, I'll be fine, even without sleep. You, on the other hand, maybe we can talk a bit to ease your mind. Since when did he start concerning himself over my thoughts? It's surprising how considerate you are. Your first night here, did you not keep your word after all? I didn't understand what you meant. The spirits are my eyes and ears. I know everything that happens in the forest. No point hiding in it from you now, I guess. There is something I want to tell you. I hear Zekon shifting in his futon, probably to face me. Silence and signals me to continue. I met an angel a few days ago. I discover she has been manipulating people to kill. Her goal is to take out all the demons in this village. Perhaps the villagers who died weren't human at all. This village is crazier than I thought. She killed Kaishi that night. My voice shakes after recalling the events that had occurred. You shouldn't go out too often. She might go after you too. A deep sigh comes from Zeiko. It's not the first time I've been haunted, so I'm starting to get tired of it. Zeiko's voice fades into a whisper. His words take me back to the chase with Razumi. It was frightening. Understand now why he was acting distant. I want to comfort him, but it is difficult to find the right words. I doubt he will even listen to me. Anyway, he has always been reclusive and mentally continues to stay like this. Hey Zekun? Stretch my hand out in this direction. Unexpectedly, my fingers touch his skin. I flinch. I was expecting Zekun to be this close. Takes my hand into his and squeezes gently. My heart skips a beat. Life is like a stone. No matter what, it will get eroded and cut, or polished until surface is smooth. Hardships are unavoidable. Yeah, but so much will eventually erode you down into nothing and you'll disappear. Viviana, whatever happens, we don't feel bad. I've done everything you could, and I'm thankful for that. I cannot help but smile softly. Nothing bothers me more than when innocent people get involved. I don't want them to suffer a fate similar to mine. We'll get out of this mess. Yeah, together. I hope your mind is more as it is now. It's late. Your body needs to rest. Alright, good night, Zekun. He releases my hand and turns back around. Cradle my hand to my chest and count the number of beats it takes for my heart to calm down. Next day. I gaze up in the bright, clear sky. If I had not met Zekun today, it would be just like any other boring day at the park. The nights make me restless. Even though nothing has happened recently, the battle is not over. If I had more useful abilities, I could help Zekun out. Suddenly, something drops on my head as I'm sitting under a tree. I thought it would be an acorn or something. Instead, two spirits appear in front of me. I finally found you. The student voice startled me. I almost fall off the bench. I must have sent this to you. Oh, what does Zekun need? He said, don't do anything stupid or I will personally come to punish you. And here I thought it was something urgent. He's being overprotective. You're going back to report your status then. Wait, I've got a message for him too. Before I could speak, the little spirit float off. There goes my chance to talk with Zekun. Whatever. I'll wait till later then. When night falls, I return to my house. I'd missed this place, so I decided to stay here for the night instead. I know Zekun wants me to stay at the temple, but now that Kashi is gone, I should be fine. While heading to my room, I didn't leap over a wire before I fall flat on my face. I am pulled back into something firm and warm. I look up, right into Zekon's eyes. What? What are you planning to do? Nothing? Exactly what I thought. Releases me once I get back on my feet. You scared me there. Thought a burglar broke into my house and wanted to strangle me. I happened to pass by your house and saw you entering. You should know this area isn't safe yet. The same goes for you. Why are you in the village while some crazy angel is looking for you? Zekon shakes his head and rubs his neck. I'm tired of hiding. I thought it might be better to face her myself and get it over with. No way, you're getting yourself killed. Such good faith in me. Anyway, is it okay if I stay home for a few days? Then looks up and places his finger against my lips. Right after I hear the doorbell ring. I hear. My heart nearly stops when I open the door and see Razumi's face. Hello there. Sorry to disturb you this late, but I've got something for you. Chills run down my spine at how nonchalant she is. Before I can say anything, she walks past me towards the living room. I quickly close the door and rush after her. Oh, you have a demon in your house. I hope I didn't interrupt anything important, hee. Anyway, you won't mind if I drop this here, right? I stare at her speechless, as she happily shoves a bag of cookies into my hands. Since that night with Kaishi, I have been a worry of her. I know she's not what she pretends to be. What is she planning? Her casual acts gives me the creeps. I made freshly baked cookies for you. The kid told me you lived here, so I thought I'd bring them this personally. I slowly moved towards Akon. He was concerned, so I whispered to him, That is her. Angel that wants to kill me? Yeah? I can't believe she's acting all innocent after what happened. The friend you wanted to save that time, huh? I don't sense much. Perhaps she's concealing her identity and power. Thank you for the alert, Tashi. She probably knows about me. Are you planning to do anything? Are you? I want to ask about her plans. I don't think she will indulge me, though. That's right. I never expect to hear that from you. Let's see what will happen. No, don't worry too much and play along. I turned back to Razumi with an innocent smile. She seems totally clueless about what we discussed. Thank you for that, Pat. You're welcome. Before I could say anything, however, she's already walking to the front door. Well, I have to go now. It was nice speaking with you. Be careful even at your own home. Her last words add a strange chill to the air as she waves to me on her way out. After she's gone, I take a look at the bag she left for me. When I look within, my legs freeze on the spot. Inside is a strange mass buried among the cookies. The eyes pop up from the dark mass, staring at me flatly. It is alive. Zaikon? What's wrong? Let me see. He takes a bag from me and peeks inside it. Frowning, I am shaken by the sight, but Zaikon merely mutters a few words. It's a mandrake. I think it will wake up soon. What? Cover your ears. The little spirits pop up and dive into the bag. Violent screams fill up the room. Even with my ears covered, give me a splitting headache. I sway a bit up, but Zakon catches me by the shoulder. It does not take long before the cries fade. Oh, what did you do? It got eaten. I rub my temples and cautiously peek into the bag. Both the mass and the cookies are gone. Trouble follows you everywhere, huh? How was I supposed to know it would be a trouble? He's after you, not me. She handed you over the gift to you, though. Wow, what a sweet gift. Do you still want to stay here? Yeah? Even though I know it is a dangerous decision, I miss my house. I do not want to be on the run forever. Razumi does come back. I need to come up with a plan. I'll stay here with you. His words put a smile on my face. Honestly, I feel safe with him around. Deacon follows behind me as I head to my room. It only dawns on me why he did so when he sits down on the carpet in front of my bed and makes himself at ease. It takes me a while to process that intent on staying here tonight. Counting off how often he saved me, it makes me feel in debt. All this trouble just for me. Has he been helping other victims too? Sorry. Now don't surprise me because he often goes out. but he mentioned that he doesn't get along with the villagers. I sit on my... Oh my god, I'm with hiccups now. On my bed. Deacon is in my room. His expression stays natural, so I have no idea what is going through his mind. It's too early to sleep. Besides, I haven't been able to sleep well the past few days. Deacon slightly tilts his head, curious. I played with the edge of the blanket, but finally decided to spill my thoughts. Hey, Zakon, will you continue to involve yourself with the village? I didn't like to meddle with other people's business, but you've already saved me many times. Even though so many thoughts are racing through my head, I'm having difficulty expressing myself. I bow my head, avoiding his gaze. Suddenly he stands up and walks over to me. I do not know what he is up to until he bends down. His lips gently brush against my forehead. The warmth of his touch whips away all my thoughts. Suddenly, all I can focus on is his presence. I do not know what to think of this gesture. My cheeks are so hot, I can't believe he just did that. You're the first one to trust me and give me hope in the villagers again. I want to thank you for that. He strokes my head and steps away. I sit frozen on my bed as he returns to his spot. Perhaps telling me your troubles will give you a peace of mind. The night is so young. I'm so happy. The tension in my shoulders suddenly feels much lighter. It is just a few words, but I feel warm and comforted. Deacon has changed so much. I do not know when the turning point was, but he has become more open to me. This may be sudden, but I'm curious. Yes? This sacrifice yourself for others, save others. I have a flashback of Razumi, who asked the same question. The way Zekon asks me seems to carry more weight. I don't know. It's fine, you don't have to answer right now. Just know that there are more answers beside yes and no. You're not limited to the immediate choices that are available. Sacrifice won't always have to be made. There is no right or wrong choice. In the end, it all depends on your beliefs. Did that angel push you to sacrifice yourself? What? I don't think so. I had a hunch from the way you've been acting, meeting the angel. Maybe that's just my interpretation. I see. Someone who plays with lives can't be trusted. Perhaps it sounds odd coming from me, but you should be wary of any supernatural creatures. Go to sleep. You need rest. Interesting because Shane said the same. He's repeating what Shane and Razumi said. Kind of. I pull out some extra blankets and pillows for Zakon. He arranges it on the floor while I get comfortable in bed. My back faces him, so it feels like we are in the temple again. I rub my forehead, unable to stop myself from remembering that kid. My cheeks go warm once again. Zakon, what are you doing to me? The night feels oddly comfortable. Except when I wake up, Zakon is sleeping while sitting up. I try to pass by carefully without waking him up, with my attention on him. Do not notice the carpet sticking up and I trip. Why do such things always happen at the wrong moment? Prepare for a rough landing, but an arm wraps around my waist, stopping my fall. Zakon snores as I stumble on my feet. Thank you, I didn't mean to wake you up. A small grin crosses his lips before he turns away, leaving the room. I'm sure he's laughing at me. After I leave the bathroom, I find Zacon sitting in the living room. I go to the kitchen and prepare breakfast. Hey Zacon, I'm going to make toast. Do you want some? I appreciate the offer, but no thanks. Maybe something else? Do you have any fruit? Let me see. I've got watermelon in the fridge. I'll cut it for you. I prepare the basketball-sized watermelon and give it to him. As I take small bites off my toast, I watch him chow down the fruit. I gaze at him in awe. What? Is it good? It's decent. I've never seen you eat anything else aside from fruit. How do you stay in shape? I do some physical activities. Sounds boring, being all alone in the forest. Not really. Something interesting would pass by every now and then. There was a child lost in the forest once, more than a decade ago, but his face darkens as his voice fades at the end. No, I got lost in the forest in elementary school once, during a picnic trip. Someone found me and brought me back to the group. Unfortunately, I don't remember their face. Maybe it was you? Probably not. The lost child would have been older than you are now. What happened during your trip? Well, I got lost during hide and seek. It was silly of me to go that far into the forest. I just wanted to show off my classmates how good I was in the game. Back then, I wanted everyone to like me. I was a show-off. I might sound strange to call myself popular. I had many people around me. Later on, I realized there was no point on being popular. I shouldn't let others define my worth. I became the type to just linger around others instead. Declan slows down eating this watermelon, while nodding in agreement. We chat for the rest of the day. I realized that the two of us are similar in more ways than I thought. It's getting late, so I excuse myself and leave the house to buy the ingredients before the shops close. I want to repay Zacon in some way. I decide to surprise him with dinner. I am walking back with a great stories when I suddenly get a phone call. When I pick up, the voice startles me. Do you like my cookies? You try to kill my ears. Aw, don't be like that. The mandrake is very rare, you know. Should be happy with it. Anyway, I have more surprises for you. Even more terrifying gifts. How rude! I'm sure you'll think it's wonderful. But I have two friends. You have two friends, don't you? Hey, remember that question I asked? Let's see, between Ikuya and Ryoji, which one would you save? My blood runs cold. What have you done to them? Well, one is in the library, and the other one is in the park. Tick tock, run against the clock. Don't be late, don't choose wrong, or else they'll go kaboom. Her cheerful singing causes goosebumps to rise on my skin. She cuts me off before I can say anything. Good luck. Beep. Her call stirs me up. I do not know if she is just playing with me, so I immediately call my friends to confirm. Please, Logi, pick up. Unable to receive your call, please try again. I try a few more times, but it keeps jumping into his voice message. As worried as I am. There is no time to waste. I deal with his number. I feel relieved once she picks up. Leah, where are you? At the library. You caught me at the bad time. My phone's running out of battery. Get out of there's a bomb there. What? How? Just run. The call gets cut off mid-sentence. I call her again, but it looks like her phone battery really died. Such great timing. I deal my phone, hoping that Seikon will pick up somehow. While I realize he might have never used the phone before, I hang up my useless attempt. I have to quickly decide who to go to, since I know the certain where he is. It might be wise to go to her first. I'll figure out where Ryoji is later. hurriedly go to the library. Since I told her to run from that place, I expect to see her along the way, but I do not. I can only hope nothing bad has happened at the library yet. The place is quiet. There are only a few people around. Where is that rabbit? Rabbit Hairbow? She's not here. I head to the second floor and spot her in the corner of the bookshelf. Yukuya, I finally found you.
What's wrong? And what's this about bombs during the call earlier?
Yes, there's a bomb here. Now, is there?
What? A bomb? Should we tell someone or evacuate people or...
No, wait. It was just an assumption. I heard it from someone else not long ago. I came here to confirm. Did you see anyone suspicious when you got here?
I didn't. I just got here, by the way.
Have you seen Ryoji?
I haven't spoken with him today.
I should hurry to him now.
Wait, if there's a bomb here, then what about everyone else?
I glance around. Most people are about to leave since it's almost closing time. Perhaps Razumi was messing around with the bomb threat. The people here should be fine. I'll explain everything later. I grab Ikuya's arm and pull her with me. While we are heading to the park, I tell Ikuya about a threatening phone call I received.
Don't we have to report this to the police?
There is no time. We need to get you both to safety first.
Viviana, what did he do?
It's a long story. Please just arrest me, okay? We reach the park after a while, but Ryoji is nowhere around. I get a phone call. The number is Ryoji's. Did you call me earlier? Sorry, I was taking a shower. So you're at home? Thank goodness. Huh? Never mind, just stay there. Don't set a foot out unless I tell you, okay? That's it? Hold on, what's so urgent? A terrorist has her eyes on you. I hear confused noises over the phone. Call me if anything happens, okay? After hanging up, I deal with home. I need to get her brother know that she'll be staying with me tonight. We walk side by side along the road. I keep my eyes open for anyone suspicious passing by. Razumi knew Ikui's location. I'm sure she had something in mind. I've interrupted Razumi's plans, but I have no idea what she has in store for us. Even though Ikui and Ryoji are safe now, I cannot let my guard down. Razumi honestly frightens me. I have no idea how far her abilities go, but if that other night was an indication, she might be the most dangerous being in the village.
You mean this voice?
And hi Leo, how are you? Yuki snaps me out of my thoughts with excited screams.
What are you doing here? Viviana, he was the one who saved me back then. I never thought he would meet again. I totally forgot to ask your name.
Zekon.
Zekon, is there any way I can thank you?
No need. I'm going to make dinner. Meanwhile, you two can chat.
Wait, is he staying at your place?
Lucia stares at me with wide eyes as she follows me to the kitchen. I feel a little flustered, but decide to tell the truth. Yeah. He saved me before too. The village is dangerous right now, so he wants to watch over me for a while. That's why I want you to stay overnight. It will be safer with Zekon watching over us. Lucia squeals excitedly, but tries to keep her voice low.
Can I help you with the preparations?
Of course.
This is so fun. Too bad Ryoji isn't here. That would make the party complete.
Next time I'll invite him.
Say, Viviana, where does Zekon live?
As far as I know, it is somewhere around the forest.
I wonder why.
He hasn't spoken much about himself. Even though he is sleeping over, we are not that close.
Kind of sounds like you'd want to be.
She winks at me.
Viviana, You've never invited strangers to sleep in your house. He's going so far to protect you. Don't tell me you feel indifferent.
He nudges me while grinning. Yeah, you know what was the worst part? Sometimes I can't keep it up. I just can't keep it up. Sometimes the voice is too high pitched for me.
There must be a special bond between you two.
Ikuya, you can cut the onions.
Hey, I don't have to cry.
I'm busy cooking the vegetables, and I need onions right now. It's too high pitched for me. It's too high pitched. Luckily, I brought enough ingredients to make a meal for the three of us. With Ikuya's help, we finish faster than usual. I also make fruit salad for dessert. Given Zakon's love of fruits, I hope he likes it. My gaze is fixated on him as he eats the dishes we prepared. His lips curve up in a subtle smile, but he says nothing. Even though he does not say anything. Just seeing him enjoying the food makes me satisfied.
Zakun, which temple are you affiliated with? I've seen many different Awari, but yours has a pattern I've never seen before.
No, these were custom made for my father.
Ah, he has a good taste. I would love to meet him and ask him for his opinion.
He passed away a long time ago.
I'm sorry.
Why would you feel sorry when you don't know anything about me?
You don't know me either, even though we're strangers. Still, that is so sad.
I see.
Didn't mean to offend you. Sorry about it.
No harm done. I pat Ikuya's back as she genuinely feels bad. The room goes quiet, and I'm drawn into my thoughts. Zakun is sharp as usual, even though he isn't chatty about himself. Doesn't mind sharing. Zakun snorts and clears tension before he speaks. I heard about a festival in the village. Do you know something about it?
Yes, my parents are hosting this festival at the night temple in a few weeks. It originated from the people who built the day temple. It was to welcome and celebrate all good spirits protecting the village.
Good spirits, huh?
Although I heard there was an incident a long time ago. A small group attended the festival to summon a demon and kill it. Just one mistake ruined the whole meaning of the festival and its reputation. Now everyone who used to attend the festival think we're all demon slayers, which leaves a bad taste about us. Since then, the festival's popularity has been declining, but I hope this year we can make people remember the true reason we're celebrating. You're welcome to join.
Oh my god. She doesn't know, but she just invited the demon to a festival where she says that they are known for being demon slayers. Deacon seems oddly still, as he listens to Kuya. His expression is stiff, but I can guess what he's thinking. I remember something Zakon told me about his father dying in a summoning ritual. Guessing by how he's acting, could it be this same event? No wonder he's so tense. Interesting. I have never been to such a festival. I accept her invitation. Yuki beams and glances over at me. Of course, I'll go too. While we are chatting, Zakon finishes his plate very fast. He stands up to clean the dishes, but I gesture her to relax. The lady helped with the cooking. Okay, I'm gonna save and end here. Good to know. Good to know you're thinking that Zakon is hot. Good to know. Well, earlier the game just closed. Now the game doesn't close. Okay. It's kind of bugged. Let me see who is on. Sure you were, sure you were. Of course you would. Why wouldn't you do that? Okay, a minute, going first. Maybe I'll just raid Oni. She raided me last time. Yeah, let's just raid Oni. She raided me the last time I streamed, so yeah. Yeah, that's a red message for who is sub and for who isn't sub. And you're raiding Oni. Yeah. Thank you so much to everyone who joined me today. I really appreciate it. I'm done with all streams this week. You! And I'll be back next. No, Kronos is supposed to stream today at 5 PM EST with Pro. They're playing Split Fiction. But yeah. I'll be back next week. So thank you so much to everyone who joined today. I really appreciate it. And yeah. Technically Kronos played It Takes Two with me, so yeah. Because nobody ditched him for that. But yeah. So yeah. Thank you so much to everyone who joined today. I really appreciate it. And until next week. Bye bye.